I think this is something that Fabi mentioned in a previous podcast episode that we've done. It's the style, that the very distinct style that you guys have with Chess Base India, Tanya as well, a very passionate style. How would you describe that? And would you say this type of style helped you build the audience that you have right now?
Yeah, I think the love
Very
for chess is the
personable
first.
style.
Yeah. The personal touch, I always feel also when we commentate, I feel like engaging with the chat a lot more than just talking. And I have always found this whenever there is this delay and we are not able to delay the entire stream, but like I'm 15 minutes ahead and then the broadcast goes 15 minutes later to be so difficult to do because I cannot interact with the live chat. Um, but yeah, this been my approach there. I want to build a community here, and this flowed a lot from what I learned from Samay, who is the stand-up comedian who came into chess during the pandemic. And at some point he started doing streams where people would contribute towards causes, give super chats and everything. And I was like, how are people so giving? Like, he's just streaming here talking about games, and like sometimes $500 super chat or $1,000, and this
Did
is
he
red
have any
mark.
connection with chess beforehand? Because he kind of popped out of nowhere and then he
No,
became
he
this like pretty big figure in chess streaming, more or less.
Yeah, he just loved chess. Like when he was young, he played some tournaments in his school, and then during the pandemic, he tried this game called PUBG, which is like this video game where you shoot people and so on.
Yes.
And he said, "This is not to my liking. I need something much slower. I need to talk with my audience." And chess, somehow he remembered, okay, there was a phase in my life where I played chess. Let me try streaming it. And there's this famous dialogue that he did when he started. He says, Chalis ki watching, good for chess, which means watching of 40 people, good for chess. It started with that, and that has stuck now with the recent World Championship where we had 205,000 concurrent viewers from 40. So it's huge. So from him I learned this thing of how to build community, how to involve everyone. So when he streamed, he had like a huge audience, but he would not stop at that. He would be like, oh, Sagar, why don't you join in? Or Adiban, why don't you stream? Anish Rajabov was there, Tanya. And we built such a vibrant community back then, and then everyone was so hooked on to from this stream to that stream, and everyone would keep moving. And I realized that this guy could actually build a streaming ecosystem just by teaching people OBS or just teaching stuff, telling them of that you need good thumbnails. I just had no clue that you need thumbnails. I mean, now it looks like a no brainer, but in 2020 when the pandemic struck, I was like putting out videos and just auto thumbnails that the YouTube would generate. Like this Samay said, I and he used to pay like an amount. In India it was like around $5 or $6, and I was like, no way, this is impossible. How can we afford it? And he was like, don't worry, the super chats will come, and so on. And so he had this abundant mindset, and this actually started happening. We got so many super chats and so on. We built this help chess foundation where in every stream people started to contribute towards it. We are supporting like more than 25, 30 young players now because of that money which comes. I mean, I don't even know like one particular individual who gives. It's just like the entire community is contributing. So this, I feel amazed that this community building is feasible here. And I think without Samay, I wouldn't have learned it.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite crazy to watch the amount of support you guys are getting every single stream, and it's only getting bigger and bigger. And obviously, it more or less culminated with the World Championship match. 200K is absolutely insane. I've never thought that I would see 200K. I remember, 2018, the match had a lot of viewers, but I think we hit something like 60, 70K max, and that was a lot at that time. To triple that in only like 6 years or so, that's not bad at all. So, yeah, obviously there's a lot of support.